jobs any other person from this constituency who qualifies for that job will get. The NDC's government will give what it has. It cannot give what it doesn't have. We are not a Ponzi scheme.
For aha Ghana TV GH. Message like, a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Had I known, always comes at last. And it's mostly said, say, had I known a language of fools. I think, say, fools, sorry, but in this case, a kind of harsh. But I say, Anna, because I can picture the scene, the way 6 million Ghanaians, sorry from Mpaso, got queues at the various polling stations, a chain for Muten, just to go and vote for NDC. Now, Nyamiadom NDC to me win the election. And after winning the election, Utie in summer NDC for Kano. It will make you sad. It's as if NDC for Kasa to say, as a mom na year favor be to a mine. And most of these people were unemployed. Through those votes of those 6 million people that today, you're from CEO, you're from director, you're from honorable, and all the others. But they have so soon forgotten. They are forgotten. And I cannot tell you otherwise. They have indeed forgotten. During the Ayawaso East election, the current deputy chief of staff in charge of operations, our presidency, Mustapha Gbande, I also double as deputy general secretary of NDC. Every time say, hey, na youth no say omo pejuma. Mo anso na mo ye campaign nka say ejumara aba. Mahama ejumara. 1 year 3 months ni. And I'm mobile. Ejuma no how far? The youth know they sit up. The youth are still hungry. Unemployment is still on the rise. Yankotia, Mustapha Gbande say, Omunye magicians. Yeah. As shocking as it is, also Omunye magicians. They are not magicians to give jobs that do not exist. Hey, Mustapha, you are not magicians. The jobs do not exist. And so who should create the jobs for you? I don't understand. The jobs do not exist in Cheseden. I see Cheseden. Would there opposition I a deputy chief of staff in charge of operations? And would there it exists? They were able to carve that position for you. But for the teeming unemployed youth there, jobs do not exist for them. Is that the thinking? And it sounds well in your ears, Mustapha. This is a good thing to tell citizens that have reposed confidence in your party. Hey, boy. But you see, that's what Ghanaians opted for. Because now you are buying beer. Now I'm here, 1 district, 1 factory. Say, Ekobampo say, 1 district, 1 factory, no. I'm buying into me as subsidy of district beer. At least over 100 factories, it was commendable. It was commendable, highly commendable, and it was Ghanaians who were working in these factories. In fact, Astro test I year war constituencies be brain. Most of the workers, how many Ghana for? And the government was trying as much as possible in Akufo-Addo to undertake projects, and these projects were giving money to the citizens. The railway construction, railway con- railway construction, and all those no. Now, when them say all those were recruiting Ghanaians, and it was this recruitment, it brought money into the pockets of people, and it is the same money that Ghanaians were actually leveraging on, right? In their expenditures, etc. And that is the kind of government and MPP here. Unfortunately, Ghanaians thought otherwise. They thought say Queen government was better. They bought into the lies of NDC, and now we find ourselves at a place where Deputy Chief of Staff is bold enough to tell Ghanaians, say, they are not magicians. And indeed, they are not magicians. That's true.
This is our community. If you were unread, you are still a member of our family. This government is taking a bull by the horn to dismantle such drug cartels. It's a key indicator of development in the community. Number two, this government will focus in terms of what it has promised the Zongo communities, it will fulfill. The foundation is being laid. This government, this community is expecting that when there are jobs, they will benefit from those jobs. And President Mahama's regime is a regime that every Ghanaian is happy and enjoying. And so if there were jobs, any other person from this constituency who qualifies for that job will get. The NDC's government will give what it has. It cannot give what it doesn't have. We are not a Ponzi scheme. Like they came and sang songs of development when they were doing nothing. We are not governing in that way. We are governing with honesty and sincerity. And I can assure you that the people are very hopeful of this government. The people, first of all, have faith in this government. The people understand the exigencies of time that we find ourselves in, that this is a young government that have had to bridge and hold the heat of the deep hole that President Akufo-Addo and his appointees have kept us in for the past 8 years. It is not a joke. And so we appreciate the lack of patience, the expectations, and I can assure you that President Mahama at a slow pace is delivering on what we have promised this country as a foundation that will grow this country.
Just finally, because you mentioned matters of accountability, and I'm sure you know where this is going, is a concern people have generally across the length and breadth of this country, the slow-paced nature with which you're delivering on your promise of holding the previous regime accountable. You've mentioned them a number of times. Where are we on that is a question everybody keeps asking.
I think that I belong to persons who feel that all the former appointees of the MPP should have been standing trial by now. But it doesn't work that way. There are two schools of thought. There's an issue of development and the gaps. Then there's an issue of accountability. So President Mahama is having to find himself in these two schools of thought. But if you check in the last 1.5 years, or in the last 1 year, 2 months, President Mahama have largely focused on developing the life of the people of Ghana, bridging the gap. Like I said earlier, people have not stopped going to hospitals. Will you leave these people and go chasing criminals? People have not stopped falling sick. Will you leave these people and go chasing criminals? People who have to go to schools, salaries who have to pay. Will you leave all of these important, responsibilities?
They are not magicians. They cannot do anything about it. And you cannot hold them. We cannot, because already know One vote for more for 4 years, and they will spend the 4 years. And they will take the money for the 4 years, or moving some bed years grasha. And they no. But now who caused them? Who caused it? Yeah, na cause here. We are carrying out a project. Our project in the center of Volta region. Ultra modern studio, beautiful studio, recording studio, getting more workers on board to bring you beautiful news, beautiful analysis. And the total cost is 25,000 Ghana cedis per job. Mboye. Kitabianswa. Whatever you have, help us with it. The number is beneath. You can send your donations to. I'll see you in the next one, but don't leave here. There's a beautiful conversation up next for you to listen. Cheers.
Elected as the Vice Chair of the African Union, Mr. Speaker, the African heads of states, the African heads of state never gave him that note. Mr. Speaker, now let me take you through this. The African Union Commission has what we call the Bureau of the African Assembly of Heads of State. Mr. Speaker, let me explain to you. We have 5 blocks in the African continent. Mr. Speaker, we have the chairperson, we have the first vice, we have the second vice, we have the third vice, then we have the rapporteur. Mr. Speaker, this is what happened. It is rotational every year. Mr. Speaker, now when you assume the chairperson, Mr. Speaker, the first vice, the second vice, the third vice, they move hierarchical. So when a country wants to step in, Mr. Speaker, you step in from the third vice position. Mr. Speaker, in 2023, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo lobbied the African president and lobbied African Union, and he got elected into the bureau as the third vice chairman of the African Bureau of Heads of States. Mr. Speaker, so this is what happens. Mr. Speaker, so this is what happens. 2024, Ghana becomes the third vice chair of the African Union. 2025, Ghana becomes the second vice chair because of the progression. 2027, automatically Ghana becomes the chairman. Then the chairman becomes the rapporteur. It rotates like that. The chairman, I have this evidence to put here. This is on the website. The 2024 African Union heads of the Bureau. The 2025, in the 2024, Ghana was the vice chair, third vice chair, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 2025, Ghana was the second vice chair. 2026, John Dramani Mahama, first vice chair. Automatic, because Mr. Speaker, he moves like that. So, Mr. Speaker, John Dramani Mahama was never elected in Addis Ababa. He only progressed in the bureau as a result of Nana Addo's foundation that he has laid. Mr. Speaker, I move to my second point. Let me place on record that the passport application in Ghana is never 24 hours. It has never run 24 hours before. Mr. Speaker, no aspect of the passport application in Ghana is running 133. Never. Mr. Speaker, no area or no procedure in our passport. Even the earliest you can get is when you do expedited. Mr. Speaker, and the expedited action, the expedited passport. Quite recently, the minister also placed a closure or a definite, indefinite hold on the expedited action. So you cannot apply passport in Ghana and get it within 3 weeks, as he said. It is a lie. It is never happening. It goes beyond that. Let the president be clear and straightforward. Mr. Speaker, it is false. Mr. Speaker, it is sad that we are only having rhetorics as against results in this country.
Hold on.
Mr. Speaker, we are only having rhetorics.
Did you say it's a lie? Oh, please. If he did say that, he has withdrawn from that.
The president misled the House. The Speaker, the president misled the House. Mr. Speaker, now, is it not ironic to hear the NDCs when the CD is artificially appreciating against the dollar? It is assumed as the prudent economic management of the NDC But Mr. Speaker, when Bank of Ghana is making losses, that one, it is the doing of the NPP. Mr. Speaker, when fuel at the global market is down by its inference, fuel prices in Ghana are low, it is the doing of the NDC, their
Honorable Safaye, I cannot stop you. It is automatic. Come again. Okay, I give you 5 seconds. Honorable members.
Mr. Speaker, when the fuel is coming down, it is the doing of the NDC. But when cocoa prices are going down, that one is doing of the NPP. Mr. Speaker, when inflation figures are going down, it is the doing of the NDC. But when electricity tariffs are going high, Mr. Speaker, that is the doing of the NPP.
Thank you.
An interim supreme leader. And no go on confirmation abana. So when you kuno.
That be confirmation in the MI.
Okay, so still me sure because Oma kunu dia ankabana so ye Islam ninti and kombesi. Ankabana Oma timi confirm. So far as the confirmation in my nature say enya dia we free. So go on to the beto about the yanko.
Well, kwakum, it is we live away ni we abafi.
Ani abafi okay or the atunche.
Okay, correct. Why are the palm? Let's see kwakum. Iran for the no and to say Ghana. And na Iran for the no so no. Also ko yuka ye ken I would say ye ken wo and your prime minister. But in terms of governance the bibia end with the prime minister.
Yes.
Yeah, ken die one wo governance structure wo mem
there be
but what father says prime minister dey be on behalf of the king
ne do ba bi so consulting so
consult
yes
it say do person ugu the parliament na mo ka kire na magudo. But in the case of Iran die ne die ababa yet say supreme leader na agiri nyina aboso
bibia in fact including the court, yes, judge for bibia
okaso yimu nyina edi eto bi ko pa ruling bi ko po beba I just say wo mo consult no
answer
na wo di aba etimi obi bodi be say bi stand off e bia asem bi asi na e bia civilians no any police for the aboani say this any achi obi yes you say bi ko consult the supreme leader Ayotala answer na wo take decision na edru ba bi kwaku na ifa ba ko bi Mohammed Hatami. Mohammed Hatami no ye president. I think say obey president 1997 now to 2005. Now one no a bit liberal. You cause we liberal when you will be we believe in say yemfa eson no ehunahuna nkofo. Na emom no yema obi ya honto no. Emma Hatami ne eyinya ntokwa. Papa ya obakuni Ayatollah. Ayatollah dey a title. It was Ali Hamenai, Salom of Free Hase. By a bit of Pomutimi KHO, a bit of money KHA. Eti rain, what more was sitting in Al Ubiashadasi. Eti Mohammed Hatamino, or no way a bit libra, Emma Yatola reading in Yantokwa. O free so 2005 no, I said now Bekaya, a Medinijad. A Medinijad if you hold more answer. Masoud Ebabe president Ametini jadi di ono no na wane Ali Hamenai no omukopa it's no any cabo mu say nuclear weapons be ne weapons of mass destruction ne be a akosia mass de si sikaro no
na akodia si aman
ni mumu ntuma kese nyina no na omaka bo mu say ompese omoye Emma America for president Sabeji that tembiano or money Iran was ade no munyai na ikakra na stand of kakra biaba na oye ya tutum kakra na sini daba na sisi kwaku di abeni tisa wo hwe empedufo we ya obokum wo a president no e de waka yenyanku no I'm hoping say omunko I'm only hoping say entkwade bi sisi obete ye free so bakwaku ba bia dridie omo e wo flag back Iran for no amo flag back bi a kokko
yeah
enra omo de kokko no asen
ho
omo de kokko ne se ho dia ne se ne ye sin tokwa nan so na de amana yehu pa ne said the wusi kai say aferi ye hu say omo betimi ato bomb bi a ebekọ Europe
yeah
ama betaba be do northern part of Africa
yeah
it akan in fact apart from say repercussions
media no let me the eno ato ho na you said there be say isi travel for
almost say first they be take say near the be face say fuel price ebekọ so any repercussions but when say Edro Africa die
yeah any nti wo hwe senia baby as a waves no
eko say eko no as a network e dey ko nyina na ebiebie
nti baby a ebetimi aduru no e na ebiebie sa no
what is it hwe wakusho hwe asese ya Egypt ni o
and Libya and Algeria was
and Algeria so ni na Libya say Ghana for bebre wo
bebre
Egypt Ghana for bebre e wo holo mo eti no baby adna akono aye world war ni sa because Iran for no ejidi say ebe dey so motiva to bibia kwa America ebe dey so motiva to bibia kwa America and unti no America na fofo a ewo ayi within the separate no dey
net to phone nyina
and the mu nyina no ye to agumo so say wo so bo countries no Bahrain any ene enkofo akoka South Africa bo bi nka ho no enkofo aka ho because omo be connect flights no
ko Dubai no
ne ade Qatar kwaku first no na uko UK ne ade ebe din pa say wo ka say wo fa flight akwakofa Qatar ba say nyina e fa hobi etime ko eti sa ho nyina no enkofo ho akere wo hwe ade ne ehu na kwakunya ntoko be ne ba ya un se na yente da say Iran for war
ballistic missile intercontinental ballistic missile
na yehu bi da e don la juba ko bi bai say omo wo akode ni bi wo nsuom eti etufi so na se na aba wo eti no unhu ba bi efre e na wakọ bombe ade no wo so mo wo substations America for ni Israel for no e ko bombo ho ba we dey say nsuo na se e se punum eti wo hwa bo se na e flip na se na e koton ayehu
and America president address media no say omo so Andra in fact omo operation din yam the pa say friend operation night hammer
and night hammer and Saturday dey the operation the fury
Andra and adwede ne ye
night hammer and I say hammer nya hammer say they are hammering them
yes I mean who say my favorite aircraft no B2 Spirit bomber no I say kama pa no say
ya odi
akotim na Iran for Iraq Qatar for because say almost shoot down Iran planes ni be said that be America for there
means
almost shoot America almost can say Iran for there say America for there but you see for and ukọ honum entra so Qatar honum Iran for no akwa bombe omo gas processing plant back and omo bombe Saudi Arabia oil refinery back tino koso ho no naja godon enter social media so social media jama busy timi ya na msho mami ko twasi hwe me koya amanfo de si mampani mahama so adentia mampani mahama so akoka Tanzania